Thank you so much for the opportunity to present at this year's Writers Cafe. This is an awesome opportunity and thank you for welcoming me. It is the 27th of November 2021 and I am Cherise Janine Broome, also known as Senora Broome. I am the author of Awesome Father, first published on November 8th, 2021 and launched at the Nalis Tunapuna Public Library on November 9th, 2021. So a little bit of a backstory, and here you see me signing the words Awesome Father. So as part of the Diploma in Caribbean Sign Language Interpretation program, one of our assignments was to sign a song or a poem or an excerpt from a book that we liked. And I had dug up this poem that I'd written in 2016, and then I sought the help of Deaf Pioneers Life Center to help me learn and to coach me how to sign part of my poem in Trinidad and Tobago Sign Language. And this is just a little snippet. This is the title. This is me just signing the title for you. So some of the things that people have had to say about the book Awesome Father. I've got a few very kind reviews. I'm really thankful for them. One person said it's an awesome contextualized book, that he loves the different cultures, glimpses of the different cultures, and that the book takes him and his family to Trinidad and Tobago, where they experience fruits, games, and activities from that country. Another one says that it's child-friendly. Another one says that it's a beautiful picture book. I mean, I really appreciate these reviews from those who have downloaded and read my book. So why did I write Awesome Father? Really, it's very simple. I wrote Awesome Father to boast about my awesome father. And some of you may remember Paul Keynes Douglas' poem, My Daddy. Well, my father made Paul Keynes Douglas daddy. And so this is Cherise J. Broome's poem about her awesome father. So I wanted to boast about my daddy, about my awesome father, and how awesome he is. And I also wanted to boast about the awesome things he's created, including the person looking back at you in the mirror. So it's a book about boasting. When you read this book, you read a part of my heart. It's a poem to my father. It's a love poem. It's one of adoration. I really appreciate him and all of the things that he's made, that he made for us to enjoy. I appreciate that. And the third reason that I wrote Awesome Father again is to boast. It's to boast about my land of Trinidad and Tobago. I love my land. I love my country, the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago in the West Indies. It's to boast about our culture. It's to boast about our people. It's to boast about our language. It's to boast about the beauty of Trinidad and Tobago. Some people call Trinidad and Tobago paradise, and I can't give them wrong. Okay, Trinidad and Tobago is a beautiful land. Our food is beautiful, our culture is, our languages, and I wanted to boast, and I put a lot of us inside of this book. All right, so some of the adjectives that describe Awesome Father. And if you're a parent and you're thinking of getting the book, here are a few reasons why you should. So, Awesome Father, it's child-friendly, it is educational, it is poetic, it's fun, it's inspirational, and it's cultural. So, you have a win on more than 5 areas with this book. It's a win-win-win-win situation. And as I conclude, these are just a few other books, a few other works that I have in line to be published. These are just a few of them. There are quite a number of other poems that I've written. Most of them are humorous, all of them are cultural and educational on many ways, in one way or another. So these three are the next in line for publication. They are Pastel Queen Patsy. That is already a poem. It's a poster. You can get that on gumroad.com. If you look for Signora Broome, you're going to find it on gumroad.com. That's a poem that I wrote about one of Trinidad and Tobago's favoritist snacks during Christmas time. And this one I have as a spin-off, as a complement to that picture, of that poem poster, is Pastel Queen Patsy coloring book. So part of the poem is inside of the coloring book. So it's a poem and a coloring book in one. So I think a lot of parents would love this. It's very, very cultural, especially parents, Trinidad and Tobago parents who live abroad and they are raising non-born Trinidad and Tobago children. So this is really beautiful as a gift, as an activity for children. The other one is Mango Mouth Marlin. That one, I was inspired to write that a few months ago. And this is really something that many Trinidad and Tobago citizens can relate to. We're addicted to mangoes, and we love it when mango season comes around because we could make so many things out of them. And this poem is about a young boy from Marabella, Marlin, who's addicted to mangoes. So that poem is also on gumroad.com. You can find that if you look for me, Signora Broome, on gumroad.com. And I'm also working on a coloring book for that as well. And the first book that I did have written, but this hasn't been published as yet, is Thank You, Abba. Now, this book is written in Spanish and in English, and it is the first of a series of Thank You, Abba books. So this is the first, is thanking God, my Father, for the little things, the big things, the medium-sized things in life. And the next is going to be Thank You, Abba, for my Father. That's already written. I'm just waiting to be published. And then there's Thank You, Abba, for my Mama. That's already written and waiting to be published. This is me here reading a little excerpt from Awesome Father. This was read at the launch at the Tunapuna Public Library on November 9th.
If you want, think about it. He can be your daddy too. It's just a question away. God, I'm sorry for the wrong things I've done and for the bad words I sometimes say. Cleanse me and free me. You promised me a brand new start. The free gift of eternal life. Yes. I want Jesus to come into my heart. I've got this Father, this awesome Abba, and now this awesome Abba is your awesome Father too. Bravo! Good job, great decision. We're now family now, my friend. The same Heavenly Father, the one who lives in us forever, the one whose love for us has no end. So today, I hope you learned at least one thing, hopefully two, that our awesome Heavenly Father is truly and very deeply, he's smitten with awesome you.
Do so via YouTube. Thank you so much for your attention. If you need to contact me or find pieces of my work, I've got snippets of reading from my poems on my YouTube page. If you look for SRA Broome on YouTube or IG, it's SRA Broome as well. Facebook, it's also the same. My email address is srabroome@gmail.com. The SRA is short for Senora, And that's also a name that I go by because I teach Spanish to children. Okay, thank you for your time. I really appreciate you. I appreciate your attention. And any questions, please reach out to me somehow in the YouTube, in the comments. I would be happy to hear from you. Okay, God bless.